What? What? What's up, guys? As you seen in the last video, Z06 is down for the count right now. So I got the hood off and pulled the cold air intake system off of it. I'm gonna start pulling the rest of the stuff out so I can get this motor out. First thing I'm gonna start with, pull the plugs and then climb underneath and try to get the exhaust taken off. So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna get that LS7 out of there.
This is my village, this is my town, this is my city, this is how it goes down. This is my village, this is my town, this is my city, this is how it goes down. This is my village, this is my town, this is my city, this is how it goes down. This is my village, this is my town, this is my city, this is how it goes down. This is my village, this is my town, this is my city, this is how it goes down. This is my village, this is my town, this is my city, this is how it goes down.
We got both headers off. We got the X pipe off. Header gaskets. Got the coils off here. I went ahead and labeled them. I don't know if it matters, but got our bags or bolts bagged up. Plugs out. Shout out to my brother-in-law. He made me 3D printed this for me. But yeah, plugs look good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and climb underneath and undo all the grounds and stuff like that, knock sensors, get those all done, and then I want to lower it down a little bit so it's a little easier to work up on top. I won't have to use a step ladder. So yeah, I'm gonna climb underneath there and keep at it. Alright, here's the update. Got the water pump off. All of these parts I think you already seen. I gotta disconnect the sensor right there, and then there's another ground underneath that power steering bracket that I need to unhook. And then I think after that everything is unhooked and we can start pulling this thing out. The AC compressor is a pain in the ass, so I think to make it easier, I'm probably going to start jacking the motor up and see if I can get it lifted up a little bit. So I mean, here's the lines. So I think I'm gonna try jacking it up and get it up here a little ways, and then we can take these two bolts out, and if I remember right, there's one on the bottom, and that'll be a lot easier than trying to mess around with it when it's down in there. But yeah, coming along nicely. Another thing too, the steering rack, you can see it's not going to let the motor slide forward. So the last time I did this, I got to pull the wheels off and take the A-arms loose, back those all off, take the shock off, and there's 4 bolts in the bottom cradle. And I think last time I didn't have to drop it completely out, I just had to loosen the nuts that are on them bolts down there, let the whole motor drop down, or let the whole cradle drop down. And I had the cherry picker connected to the motor, so the motor wouldn't move, but the steering rack and the entire front end dropped down enough to where you can pull the motor out. So I got to do that again, but that's really the last major thing that I need to do before we pull this out. I went ahead and got my mess mostly mopped up, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these wheels off and start taking stuff for the front end off. And then before I lower that cradle, I'm going to take the motor mounts loose, and I'll pop the valley cover off. And I got a Motion Raceworks engine mount that you just bolt on there, and then it's got the holes so you can hook the cherry picker up. How many times can I drop this thing? Got the motor out a couple days ago. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the clutch off so we can get it put on this engine stand. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the rocker arms off, and you want to make sure you're on the base circle. That way when you go to unbolt this, you don't mess the threads up. There's not extra tension in there. As I'm taking this all apart, obviously this is the front of the motor. I got this nice little organizer. It's got a F right there, so you know that this, you just put stuff in order from this is the front all the way to the back, the rear. So I'm gonna take everything out, put it in this tray nice and organized. And this is a nice thing to have, especially in my case, because I got about 3 or 4 different length push rods in this thing, because I have Johnson short travel lifters in it. So the tolerances are really tight, and obviously these are non-adjustable rocker arms. So in order to get the right valve lash in the preload set, I got to use different length push rods. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these off. Alright, got all the rocker arms and push rods out. Now I'm going to pull the heads off. Oh, yeah, also, don't forget about the lash caps for your titanium intake valves. Gotta pop all those off too. But when I go to take these heads off, I'm going to do it in the reverse sequence of the torque pattern. So to start off with, I'm going to do 15 and then 14 and bounce around like that. I don't know if it honestly makes a difference, but somewhere I read online you're supposed to do it in reverse order, otherwise you could warp the head. So it's probably unnecessary, but just to be safe, I'm going to do it like that. All right, let's pop these heads off. This is the driver's side, so I'm sure these all look okay. So we'll pull these out and get them set up in the tray. These ones look good. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. These ones look alright. These ones are good. These ones look great. Yep. There it is. Let's see if I can get you set up. There's the problem right there. No bueno. That one looks great. That one right there, not so much. So yeah, found the noise that was coming from the Z06, just like I thought it was. Bad lifter, so I'll have to get some new lifters and probably a cam, and yeah, we'll have to go from there. The next video, I'm going to tear apart the bottom end and just go through everything, see how everything looks. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you subscribe, look for that video, and yeah, see you in the next one.